Hi guys, this is Bro Maverick of TT Gaming. Today I want to talk about the recent TTK patches that DICE have done and how I feel about them, and I can tell you straight off that I'm not happy about them. Without going into too much detail, by all means the patch notes for both of these things can be found on the Battlefield 5 Reddit. I just want to say that DICE have essentially at this point ruined the game for me, to the point where I am no longer playing it. I am Battlefield's target audience, and I don't understand why this change has been made. So what DICE have done is essentially they've introduced a damage drop off to all weapons, which affects how much damage a weapon does. Those of you who have watched my channel for any amount of time will know that I am a heavy semi-auto rifle user. I rely on them pretty consistently for my gameplay, and those are one of the things that have been hit with the nerf bats to the point where it's no longer fun for me. So what they've done is they've changed the damage values at extreme long range for even semi-auto rifles, which makes absolutely no sense when you think about it. These weapons are designed for long range combat. Case in point, one of the first things I did on the new update was I played Twisted Steel, just to get a feel of how the weapons behaved. And I engaged a sniper at around 150 meters or so, which is good range for the weapon. Previously that would have done 3 shots, I hit him 3 times, that would have taken him out of the game. That would have been it. He would have been in the respawn screen and not bothering me anymore. What it actually did since the TTK patch was I hit him 3 times and did 28 rather than 33 damage, and he ducked behind some cover, stayed there to his health regened a little bit, and did the same thing again. The fight essentially lasted 3 times longer than it needed to. I won in the end. It's not the point I'm trying to make. The point is it extended my gunfight quite significantly for a patch that I didn't ask for and a change that wasn't necessary. Just after the Pacific patch landed, I was feeling quite optimistic about Battlefield's future. It's a good expansion. I like the fact they added in new factions and weapons, all free of charge, which is amazing. And I thought that finally, after the controversy of the launch, as well as the time to kill patch earlier on in the year, which was just as unpopular, that we'd finally get somewhere. Oh, this is a railgun now. That is disgusting. Sorry, yeah. I finally thought that DICE were getting somewhere, and that the future for Battlefield was looking very bright. And as if in the nick of time, they have changed that, so that people now dislike the game again. One look at a lot of prominent Battlefield players' comments videos will show you how much this is disliked. People really do not like this change at all, and DICE, rather than in their wisdom go, you know what, may have made an error here, have simply decided to double down on it and change some of the values of certain weapons, not including the Gale 43, to better balance it out, which it didn't need balancing in the first place. But because DICE is simply doubling down, which is a recurring theme with these developers, then the game's still just as poor for gunplay as before. It's a real shame. I can't begin to describe how disappointed I am in these changes. Battlefield 5 is really the only multiplayer game that I play consistently, and these new changes are meaning that I'm essentially not loading up the game or anything. And that's on DICE ultimately. DICE's ultimate goal is to please me as a customer and not the other way around, and I am not pleased. So I don't really know where to go from here for the channel. I've been playing more Battlefield 1 and enjoying more Battlefield 1 with its consistent damage, which has been like that since the game started. Come on, yes. So, I don't know. I'm in a weird place with Battlefield right now. And I don't see that changing without major changes from DICE's end, which doesn't appear like it's going to happen. So at this point I'm a bit stuck. There's going to be more Let's Plays, I'm sure. I'm finishing through the Mass Effect 2 game at the moment, which I started earlier on in the year and didn't realise I never finished. So that'll be being finished within the next week or so, maybe a little longer as it is almost Christmas. So there is that, and for the future I think I'll be moving more onto Battlefield 1. Why are you there? Come on. That seems rather silly. He's just stopped, hasn't he? This weapon's... Oh my word. Oh my word. Where's this last guy then? Probably rocking a high-powered rifle. There. He's over here. Can I win this game? Which would be an irony. Second time I've loaded up the game since the game came out. Yeah, I won. Yeah. Okay, well, that's all I've got to say for now on the time to kill change. I'm sure I'll have more to say about where my channel is going in the future. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll stick around for more, I don't know, Battlefield 1 and more gameplay walkthroughs. Until next time, see ya. Can't believe I won that.